Here's what you need to create a simple yet professional looking promo video for your business for free. Hey, my name's Paul Johnson from Thrive with Video, and I want to share with you today what it takes to create a simple professional looking promo video for your business. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a link so that you can download this training as a free report, including all the resources that I'm going to be sharing with you today. But first, let's look into why your business needs a video. So video is the fastest growing medium on the internet. Industry leaders such as Cisco and Facebook predict that in the next 5 years, video is going to overtake images and text on the internet. In fact, we're already seeing a huge rise, up to 67% of all commercial traffic as video, and this is set to rise to 80% and beyond in the next couple of years. The second biggest search engine, YouTube, is all completely video as well. So if you want your business to be found, then you're missing out on a huge search opportunity by not having one. The world is constantly evolving, and the next generation of customers, which is the kids of today, will have grown up with internet and they will have no recollection of life without it. So all their communication, shopping and entertainment is going to be carried out over the internet. And social media services such as Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, etc. are all gearing up to support more video traffic and are constantly improving their platforms to manage it. So if you have a business and you're thinking about using a video as a means of attracting more leads and customers, then this is something you seriously have to do, otherwise you're going to get left behind. So there you have it. That's why your business needs a video for the future. Now you might think that creating a kick-ass video for your business is an expensive exercise, and yes, it can be. If you're going to hire a videographer to film, edit and produce your video, then you're talking thousands of pounds in all reality. But actually there's a very simple way that you can do it yourself for no cost, even if you have little or no video editing experience, and that's what I'm going to share with you next. So let me outline the steps and what you need to do to create a simple promo video for your business. So first of all, planning. So planning your video before you do it is critical. Every video has to have a start, a middle and an end, and every video should follow a same structure in order to create attention, interest, desire and action, and to keep your viewers engaged. Start. Now this is where you attract your viewers' attention, and you need to get across in the first 5 seconds who you are and what you do. This is really important. The middle of your video, now this is where you hold their interest and start creating a desire. So for example, if you're a restaurant, then images of delicious food and people having a great time will help you to create desire for your viewers. And then at the end of the video, you want a call to action, and this is where you direct and prompt the viewer to take a specific course of action. That might be to give you a call, to follow a link, or to download a form or a menu, or to fill in an application form, etc. Okay, now the next part of the video, creating your video, is the content. So now that you've planned your video, you need to gather the content that you're going to use. Now my advice at this stage is to keep it really simple. So I've seen some very powerful videos created with just simple text, some good images and some basic background music. I mean, just look at this video for example. So here I'm going to tell you what content you need and where you can get it from. Now one thing that's really powerful is customer reviews. Now if you think about it, a lot of your customers probably come from referrals from other people, and review sites, Facebook reviews, TripAdvisor, Yelp, etc., all those kind of things are really big at the moment because people like to go online and review a product or service before they buy. So referral is a big thing. So if you can leverage the referrals and reviews that you have, your 5-star reviews from your customers, and put them into the video where you can create this attention, desire and call to action, then you're on a winning formula. So the simplest way of gathering text content is to just copy and paste from your own customer reviews. So go to TripAdvisor or go to your Facebook business page or even your testimonial page on your own website and copy and paste the reviews, and you can set them up as captions or text on your video. So ideally you need about 5 good reviews. If you don't have any reviews, then I would highly recommend that you actually go out and get some. I mean, you could do this pretty easily by just calling a few people up. And if you're really going to struggle getting reviews, then what you could do is think of 5 benefits that your product or service offer and capture them as well in a short sentence that you can use in your video. The next part of content is images. So photos of your business. I mean, you can use video footage if you've got it. I mean, that's even better, but let's just keep it simple at this stage. Ideally, photos of your business, and you want these to be as high quality as possible. You probably need about 6 or 7 carefully crafted images. So be careful to pick images that really portray your business value. So include images of people having fun and satisfied customers and your business atmosphere, etc. Don't pick images, for example, if you're a plumber, pipe work and things like that, and tools, boring stuff that people don't want to know about. I mean, at the end of the day, people hire you as a plumber or an electrician to get a job done. So the ultimate goal for them is being satisfied that their plumbing or their electricity is now back on. So showing pictures of a happy customer with you shaking their hand, for example, or your van outside their house and them greeting you happily is a really good way to portray your business. Okay, if you don't have any images, then what you can do is you can go to a site called pexels.com or unsplash.com, and these are royalty-free photographic sites, and they've got a huge collection of royalty-free images that you can download and use for absolutely free. The next thing you might need is a logo. If you've got a high quality transparent logo, then that can be placed at the end of your video or throughout the video as like a thumbnail in the corner, for example. If you don't have a logo, then don't worry too much about it. But if you wanted to get one, you could go to canva.com and create a really simple logo yourself. It's very easy to do. Now, as part of your call to action we were talking about earlier, you need to have your contact details. So this is either going to be your website address, your phone number, your business address, or a download link, for example, your Facebook business page. Now, what I would advise at this point is do not give people too many options. Ideally, you want them to do one thing. You want them to phone you. You either want them to click a link to your website. You want them to send you an email. Don't overload them with 10 or 15 ways of contacting you, because that will just overwhelm them and they'll end up clicking off and not doing anything. And the final thing you want as part of content is music. So this is going to be a no talking video, so you don't want a silent thing. You want some sort of appropriate music going on in the background that sets the atmosphere and sets the scene. And the place to get free royalty-free music is YouTube Library. It has a massive library of free music that you can download and use in your video. Now, the only stipulation is that you post your video on YouTube, which is what we're going to do anyway. Okay, the third step is creating your video. So now you've got all your content, it needs to be compiled and produced. So it needs to be compiled, edited and produced to make your final video file, which is the one that you'll start sharing. So in order to create your video, you need some form of video editing software. Now, if you've got a Windows PC, then the free editing software that comes with Windows PCs is Movie Maker. If you don't have it installed, then you could download it for free from Microsoft. And if you have a Mac, then you will have iMovie, which is probably already loaded on your computer. Now, these two options are perfectly good for creating a basic video. In fact, they're quite powerful. You can do quite a lot with them, and they're fairly straightforward to use as well. However, I like to use an online free version called HitFilm 4, and it's compatible with both Windows and Mac. There's a bit of a learning curve with all editing software, but there's tons of free tutorials on YouTube for all the main editing platforms. You just have to do a search on them. And the final step is hosting and optimizing your video. So this is where you get your video out to the world ready for sharing. And the best platform for doing this is YouTube. As I said, it's the biggest video search engine. There are others, but at this stage, so YouTube is your best bet. So you need to have a YouTube account, and your video needs to be ideally a .mp4 format. That's the format of the video file that YouTube likes, okay, and will be the easiest to upload. So once it's on your YouTube channel, then you can share it to your website, your social media platforms, in emails, etc., any way you like. And you can also directly upload the video file to Facebook or Instagram as well. So you can do that as well. So one important point when you're uploading to YouTube is to make sure that you optimize your video so that it's picked up by the search engines. Okay, and this means having a relevant title, a description, and any tags and backlinks that relate to your business to ensure that when people search for your business, your video is going to be easily found. Okay, and that's it. So now you know what it takes to create a simple promo video for your business that's going to get you more leads and ultimately more customers. You can now download the resource notes and the checklist for this video by just clicking the link below. Now, one thing before I go, as a special bonus for you, I have a free online step-by-step training video series that goes into detail for each of the steps that I've just shown you on how to create a promo video using the exact format that I've shared in this training. So if you'd like to benefit from this step-by-step free training, then just enter your email address below and I'll send you the link to the first video. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for your time today. This is Paul Johnson from Thrive with Video.